Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh was a Dutch artist. He was born on March 30th, 1853 in the Netherlands, and he died on July 29th, 1890 in France. Vincent was the oldest child out of his four other siblings. In his early life, Vincent worked at the church, but he also worked as a teacher. In 1880, he left to Brussels, Belgium, which is Brussels is a city in Belgium, to start his art studies. Theo van Gogh, which is Vincent van Gogh's younger brother, inspired him by giving him financial and emotional support. Vincent and Theo were always close, even as they were kids, they were close. In 1881, Vincent applied for study in Brussels, which again is a city in Belgium. Vincent was mainly known for his self portraits. He even done it to other people. His most famous painting is the Starry Night, which is probably one of the most famous paintings till this day. Throughout his life, he suffered manic depression, which led to his suicide in 1890. Throughout his life, he knew an artist that went by the name Paul Gogh, and Vincent admired his work, but Paul didn't admire Vincent's work at all. Vincent came to his style of art by copying prints and reading 19th century drawing manuals and books. Vincent had a great relationship with his doctor, who's called Dr. Gachet. His relationship with his doctor, uh, his relationship with his doctor was too good to the point where Vincent made him a self-portrait that was called Dr. Gachet. He used to get a lot of hallucinations and attacks, and in one of his attacks, he ended up cutting his ear with a knife. In the years 1888 to 1889, Vincent lived in Arles. Arles is a city in France, and he even painted his bedroom, which he slept in, which is now famous and goes by the name Bedroom in Arles. He also ended up painting his hospital in Arles that he went to, since he went through manic depression and he went through hallucinations. So, of course, he had to go to a hospital, which was in Arles. His career was amazing because he created around 2,600 pieces of artworks, and most of them were oil paintings. His love life was pretty sad after he had proposed to three different women, which they have all turned him down. People claim that Vincent van Gogh is the most famous artist in the world till this day. He was famous in Western art, and he painted his house in France and called the artwork the Yellow House. Vincent knew three different languages, which were English, French. French is the language spoken in France, and Dutch, which is the language spoken in the Netherlands. His legacy still lives on till this day, and he will always be remembered as the best artist in the world. His finest artworks took him less than 3 years to finish, which is pretty impressive. In the late 1800s, he was a struggling artist